Today I am building my friend his first gaming PC with the goal of 1440p gaming on a $1,000 budget, the ability to upgrade in the future, and aesthetics not being a concern. But don't worry, we still bring some. This PC costs about $900 to build, and if you have similar goals with your PC, then make sure to watch this entire video. First things first, we went with AM5 as it will be supported for years to come. So for our motherboard, we went for the ASRock B650M Pro RS Wi-Fi. This motherboard was an open box deal I got on Newegg, so I got a nice discount. It has everything we need, enough USBs, PCI Gen 5, heatsinks, and Wi-Fi. I mean, there's more to that, but it's the basics. Now, I picked this CPU because AliExpress had a really good price on it. It is the Ryzen 7 7700, which only cost me $160 after a coupon as well. Now, this price was available for a few weeks on AliExpress, so it may come back if it isn't right now. And it's just an amazing deal you can get for a CPU. AliExpress is like the best place to get CPUs, and deals like these you cannot skip on. And of course, the Ryzen 7 7700 is a very good CPU. 8 cores, 16 threads, everything you need. There's a few more details you might want to look at, but it's a very solid CPU. Now, to keep the CPU super cool, we have the ID Cooling Frozen A620. Now, this cooler has 6 massive heat pipes, 2 heat sinks, 2 fans, amazing reliable cooling overall. I was able to snag this for about $27 on Amazon. Basically, any 2-fan cooler will do the job. And honestly, it's better than an AIO. For every AM5 build, it is the standard for RAM to be 32 gigabytes, 6000 megahertz. So that's why I went for this one from Silicon Power. It was only $75, and it was the cheapest I could get at the time, so obviously aesthetics were an issue here. We just went for the cheapest one. Obviously it's still reliable, and I often see RAM similar to this price anyways, so you may be able to snag some for even $70. And he wanted some extra storage, so we got a 2TB NVMe from Clev. Now this was just the cheapest one I could find on Amazon, and it's Gen 4, decent speeds, nothing crazy. Clev seems to be a pretty good price overall. And to keep the computer upgradable in the future, we chose an 850 watt power supply from MSI. Now this is a bit overkill for now, but this will be able to handle like any graphics card in the future, so I definitely think it's worth it considering I only paid $75. I've seen 850 watt power supplies go for about $75 a few times, so make sure you keep your eye out for that. But for the GPU, which I'm about to discuss, you only need like 600 watts, so get whatever you think you'll need. The GPU might come as a surprise, but we went for the RX 6700 XT. Now this is a very solid $250 used GPU, and if you don't know, this GPU is pretty comparable to the RTX 4060 Ti, which is just insane value when you look at it like that. So obviously it's still a very nice GPU, 12 gigabytes of VRAM, and he plays a lot of esports games right now, so he doesn't need a better GPU than this. I see this be able to upgrade to a high-end GPU in like a year or two. Last but not least, everything is housed in a DIY PC R1. This comes with 4 RGB fans, enough room, decent quality, all for under $60. And the best part is this case is normally around this price, and that makes it the best value I could find. And like I mentioned before, this entire PC costs around $900. I was able to buy it for a little bit less, but those prices are a little hard to replicate, so $900 I say is a fair price. So real quick, I wouldn't 100% recommend this combination unless you want a PC now and you want to be able to upgrade in the future, as you can make a little bit better of a PC with this budget. And yeah, it can run most games at 1080p and 1440p, and it's probably a good enough PC for most people. And I don't actually test the benchmarks in this video. There are some on YouTube, but I just want to mention all of that before the build montage. the switch. So the RGB is working. All right, booted right to BIOS. That's exactly what we're gonna see here. Profile, Expo, and now I'm gonna plug in the Windows. All right, so here's the computer. I already tested it out and everything's good. Now, what's left is actually package it up and get it ready to ship across the entire country. Grab some Instapack. Fully closed. Looks pretty secure in there. As you can see, yeah, pretty secure. Knot it up with the foam. Tip at the bottom a little bit more. Alright, so this is pretty much what the inside of the PCs look like. The Wi-Fi, power cord, and then a little quick start guide. So yeah, so far my friend has liked this computer. As I said before, Marvel Rivals, Fortnite, you know, all these sports games run it perfectly fine on there. And hey, you can even stream. So yeah, subscribe because I'll do a giveaway in the future. When? I don't know.